If you click this video, I'm guessing you wanted to get those pecs up. You want that shelf that'll hold a bottle without having to lean backwards like I do right now. You want some beefy chesticles that can bench 315. So I put together 6 exercises I enjoy doing that's going to help you up your bench game and up your pec game. So these aren't brand new exercises. I'm not unlocking any holy tapestry of chest exercises. They're just unique ones that I've found that I work into my own chest routine. And they're just fun and something different other than your standard, here's your dumbbell bench, here's your barbell bench. So get ready for 6 exercises to up your chest game. All right, the first one, it's not strictly chest, it's more of a good push day thing, but you're gonna wanna have a partner for it. You can do it by yourself, it just makes it a lot slower and not quite as efficient. So you're gonna get in a bench, make sure it is adjustable. Hit like 4 to 5 reps, but keep that number consistent. Get a pretty light dumbbell here because they get hard fast. So first, yes, you are shoulder pressing, but then it's gonna transition into chest pretty quickly. So you get in your 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your partner drops it down 1 notch at a time. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your partner's gonna keep on going down, and by the end, I'm not even kidding, this thing just gets brutal, especially if your bench has a lot of notches on it. Like this bench has like 10 notches. So if I was doing 4 or 5 each time, even with just 35-pound dumbbells, that's like a set of like 30 or 40 reps. It hits your whole chest, which is nice. You're getting that full range of motion. And then you get closer and closer to flat. Towards the end, 35 pounds is almost impossible. We're getting close, this is flat right here. So then you're getting your flat. If you want to get super fancy at the end, your bench could drop down, or you kind of pop your booty up a little bit and get your declines in. That's the first one, an insane drop set of chest presses / a little bit of shoulder press. All right, the next one is 4 bench sets in a row. Each one's a little bit different. Each one's going to get slightly easier, and the goal for each one is to get the same or more reps. Hopefully you got all that. This one kind of helps have a partner so they can help guide you, but first set, you're gonna be coming all the way down, going 3/4 up, down to 1/4, all the way up, and that's 1 rep. So for example, this is 1 rep right here. We're coming all the way down. I'm going 3/4 up, down to 1/4, but not touching, all the way up. So that's 1 rep. So down, 3/4, 1/4, 2. Down, 3/4, 1/4, 3. You're gonna keep on doing that until you can't do any more. Now your chest is already shot from that one. Give yourself some rest, bounce back. The second set, our goal is to hit as many as we hit last time, or at least 1 more. This one is just a double pause. So you come into the bottom. Let's say I hit 8 last time. My goal would be to hit 8 or more on this one. So down to the bottom, give yourself a 1-second pause. Halfway up, pause, finish. 1, 1, 1. Again, trying to beat the last set. Set number 3 is just a single pause. Your chest is already pretty shot from the last 2 sets. The goal is here to just get that 1-second pause and get it up. Set number 4, boom, touch and go. But now your chest is completely destroyed. You're hanging on for dear life. You just want to get some reps in and get out of the gym. So touch and go like this. This may seem easier than the last ones, but to the cumulative reps from the last 3 sets, gonna have you pretty gassed. The next one looks a little bit goofy, but don't get me wrong, it's super hard. You're just gonna squeeze the heck out of something. It could just be your palms together, but for this one, you have to consciously be making an effort to squeeze as hard as you can. So if it's just my hands between sets, or you get down to the set of like chest flies, you just push together as hard as you can. In like 10 seconds of all out pushing, it just destroys your pec. So I'm pushing as hard as I can. If that's too easy for you, if you have access to plates, I like pushing 2 plates together. I like using metal plates because they're super slippery, so I have to concentrate even harder the whole time. So you put them together, see they're already slipping on me, and you just squeeze as hard as you can. Get a little bit closer if you want to be able to have some more pressure on there. And the last variation of that could be with a ball. This one's a little bit fatter than I would like for this exercise, but let's say you have a smaller ball. You just get it between you, and again, just push as hard as you can. 10 to 15 seconds is plenty here, and you'll feel it in your pecs, especially your inner pecs. Start getting those striations going on. Next up is one arm flies. Again, I'm gonna be hitting the inner chest nice and good here. What I like about these versus two arm flies with cables or dumbbells, when you're doing two arms, you're hitting in the middle and it's as far as you can go. With one arm, you can get that extra extension, and I just feel so much more tension and so much more of a flex when I'm going from here to here. This last little 20-30% cutting all the way across, that's when you're really gonna feel it. So get a cable, stretch yourself out nicely, and do one arm flies all the way across. Really squeeze when you break that plane in front of your body. Next up, you're gonna need a medicine ball. These balls are a little bit bigger than I would like. Usually like my balls a little bit smaller for this particular exercise. Anyway, we're doing push-ups. One arm is on the ball. You're gonna be rolling it back and forth. So you're doing your push-up, rolling it over. Doing your push-up, rolling it over. Just a little different way to do them. Isolate one arm at a time, hit a little bit of stabilizer muscles, and it's just less boring than regular push-ups, going back and forth. And if you want to get fancy with this, you can have a friend across from you. I don't have any friends here, so I guess Howard, you can shove it back to me so I can do a push-up and roll it over. They would do theirs, roll it back. You do push-up, roll it over. Or you could always do it up against the wall. If you really want, if there's a wall in front of you, just bounce it off and it'll hopefully come back. But yep, push-ups, rolling back and forth. Last one is floor presses. You can do these with a barbell or with dumbbells. If you're by yourself, I recommend using dumbbells because it's easier to bail out on. So yeah, you're just gonna be laying down, getting your floor presses in. So what's nice about these is it helps with your lockout. So when you're on your bench and you get stuck right here, it's hard getting that movement. So this floor press is focusing on that second half of it. So for getting set up, it is a little bit awkward, especially when you get heavier. So I plant my elbows on the ground. I grab the two dumbbells and I just kind of curl them upwards. My elbows don't leave the ground. My body doesn't leave the ground a little bit. I'll kind of use my back to help rock them back, but that's how I get set up for floor presses. My elbows out, and all you're doing is just the second half there. Touching the ground. When it comes to the ground, I'll kind of take as much tension off of it. So I'm starting from like a 0. So I'll hit my press, come on down. I'm at 0, I'm chilling. I could take my hands off. I'm not even like benching these right now. And then you go into it. So these are your floor presses. And when you're done, you just toss them down. Control them down, I mean. Just like this. Boop. And you're good. So there it is, 6 chest exercises. Hopefully you learned something new. Hopefully you had some fun with me today. My chest, I can already feel it growing. I'm about to go drink some Pure Gains, get a little bit of creatine in me, help me recover. Hint, hint, go buy some at purecutsubs.com. Pure Gains, get you some. But those are the chest exercises. If you got any more that you love to do that you don't see people do a whole lot, drop them in the comments. If you explain it well enough, I could even feature it in my next video and actually do it myself. And I'll of course give you credit for it, show you some love. But yeah, hope you had fun. Until next time, remember there are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Blessings. Amen.